Round of applause, hold on. Hey, let's go. Who really want it with me? None of these niggas is saying shit. Instead that pretty nigga trapping wearing shit. You get clapped with that bitch that you laying with. Hold on, hold on. I'm on the Snapchat killing shit. Turn your hoe to a fin, we get ignorant. Flipped on the switch at the right time. Now you watching me ball from the sidelines. I need a band called the drum line. Middle fingers to the one time. I can show you how to
what up, man? PdotD here. Chilling at Taqueria Porfis, man. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said it right.
Porfis, man. Chilling here with my boy Aske, man.
Hey, sup?
Hey, Tucson representing.
Clear the runway, this shining like my entrance. 10 toes down, my eight's all about the business. Hold on, I'ma say it, this is Hove like. Hustle turn businessman, that's what Hove like. Real shit lasts forever, you don't fight that.
He told me about this spot. As you know, this is Tacos y Convo. This is episode 2, where we smash on some dope tacos, you know what I'm saying? Yo, we got some tacos dorados right here, man. About to chop it up with this dude about all the dope stuff he has going on. Yeah, let's get right into it, man. Let's fuck with these tacos, man. So this is your spot. So you let me know, like, what's going on here, man. What are we messing with first?
So my personal favorite, bro, the tacos de vapor, bro.
The tacos de vapor.
They hit differently. I don't even know what, like, I don't know what happened with this shit. But it's fire.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fire. Then we got the dorados, also hella fire.
Yeah.
But these right here are my favorite.
Well, let's go with the vapor. And when you say fire, I'm a little afraid that they're mad hot, because look at that, dude. Like, they're kind of like red and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, man.
Like they've been cooked in some red
like
chili,
marinated or something. But
yeah,
this is that pack right here.
Oh, word. Let's get this. Is this the salsa right here?
Mm-hmm. No, that's hot. That's hot.
That's hot?
Yeah.
Okay, so be cool?
Be cool. Yeah.
All right, word. Mm-hmm. I got that mayonnaise that'll hope it cool it off a little bit, so let's go. Tacos vapor.
Bro.
Word. That's legit. I like the way they fried that shell, man. Mm-hmm. Yo, everything's fried. Everything that's fried is better, right?
Facts.
I think you're right about that mayonnaise, though. They came in like really strong with the mayonnaise, and I fuck with it. But dude, I just want to get that flavor of that shell and that meat, man. And they got a little salsa in there already. Mm-hmm. Yo, I fuck with that.
Fire.
I fuck with that. So what's the significance of 850?
So let me think. So basically, man, like, I came up with a plan a while ago, right?
Okay.
I was staying at my stepdad's crib, like, I had to get out, right?
Okay.
I had my little brother, and we was like, yo, like, we gotta get out of here.
We gotta bounce,
like,
we gotta do something else, yeah.
We're grown men, we gotta get the fuck out. So, there's these college apartments, and the address happened to have, the address had 850 in it, but we didn't even know about that until later. We moved into the apartment or whatever. My brother has a homie, Young Coast. He's in 850 now, my little bro.
Yeah.
But he moved in, another bro moved in, and it was just the 4 of us. And I feel like in that time of us being in that apartment, in that setting, there's a lot of shit going on. Like, it was a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Like personally in your life, or like physically, like in the building?
Everywhere. Like everywhere.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, and you would think like, oh, like we're in some college apartments or whatever. I came in with a plan. I was like, yo, we about to finesse these college kids. Like, we're straight. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, this is about to be a breeze.
Come up is real, yeah.
Exactly. You know, chess. But which ended up happening. But
yeah.
But yeah, man, we just came together and like we bonded. We was going through some shit and it was crazy. And before the music, we were like, yo, we need something to like be recognized by. And we were just coming up with names and shit. And I was just like, yo, keep it simple, 850. Like, that's hard. Okay. So then the music came in later, and I was just like, yeah, let's just keep it, you know? Like.
So do you feel like there was a lot of growth, like not only within your group, like you guys like evolving, like coming together, but like a lot of growth in like yourself that like influenced your music?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Okay,
no
word
doubt.
up.
My bros are getting to it. Like, they got a YouTube channel they're dropping.
Okay.
Merch, like producing. My dog Counted by Chris is 850. He's producing. He produced a whole album. So, you know, but. Yeah, everybody's doing something.
So a lot of growth, but growth in you personally, like that happened as well.
Personally, yes. Okay. A lot of growing up, like a lot of growing up.
Okay,
so,
a lot of lessons learned. Yeah, because in one of your tracks, or as a matter of fact, it was a tweet that you put out where you were like, "Yo, the streets taught me lessons, and I'm still learning," or something like that. I mean, that's the case, right? Like, I mean, you, like some people, you know what I mean? Some people go to school and learn lessons from the street. Some people just learn lessons from the street. Like, however you do it, like everything's a lesson, right? And so for you, like the streets are teaching those lessons, right?
Still.
And maybe like other things too, but like the streets.
And that translates into the music too.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you could flip whatever you flipping outside and you take that mentality and put that into your merch, your music, it's easy at that point. Like, this shit's easy to me. Like, there's difficulties here and there. There's because not everybody is on the same page as you. You know what I mean? Always. Like, even in the streets, it's weird.
Right.
But then it's like, damn, I was doing this, like, you know, crazy shit, and it's like, bro, this is legal. Like, we can do this legally. Like, crazy, mind blown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm out here selling T-shirts and shit. I'm like, bro, I never thought I would be on that.
Like we're still making money, but we just got this legal hustle, like this legal trap.
Yeah. And just not having one foot in and one foot out either. Like, I'm trying to make that full transition to where I'm 10 toes, you know what I mean? So that way I'm where I'm supposed to be and I'm not fucking around. So like, with that being said, you know, I've had a lot of serious conversations and I'm tucked off. Like, I'm really out of what, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cooling now. For the most part,
okay,
you know, I'm chilling or whatever. Like,
you can still got some things you got to do.
Yeah. But
like,
you're
for
chilling.
The
most part, I'm not as wild as I used to be, and the gang's not either. You know, we kind of tucked off and chilling, getting to it. You know, behind the scenes.
So you keep plugging all the homies. Like, as soon as I even came in here and like sat down with you and stuff, like, you were talking about homies, man, and the things that I've come to learn over the years is like, it's mad cliche, like teamwork makes the dream work, you know what I mean? Like, mad cliche, but there's a lot of truth to cliches, and that's why they're used so much, you know what I'm saying? I see that's where you're at, man. Like, even when we were sitting down right here, like, you were like on your business stuff right now, and you're like hitting up the homies about like some investments and stuff, you know what I mean? So like, you're legit like on your business grind, but also about like including the homies in all this, right? Is that like something like, is it because like teamwork makes the dream work for you? Is it because you trust them so much? Is it a like combination of everything? I mean, like, what is it about? Like, you just keep plugging your homies, man. You seem to be all about the team.
So, I used to try to do it by myself.
Okay.
You know, and I realized my brother started believing in me more. They started seeing I was taking it serious. And my little brother, like my blood brother, Go SB, will follow me to the end of the world. You know what I mean? If I used to play basketball, so if I told my brother right now, hey, I'm trying to go try out for this school, or I'm trying to go do this, he'd give me all his money and tell me to go do it. You know?
Yeah.
So like, I have that type of energy around me. So I figure when I have a play out of my heart, why not? Be like, yo, if I can see my brother get a little bread out of this or benefit off of this, why not? And it's speeding my process up because I'm not alone. So whatever I lack in or whatever I don't know, they make up for it. You know, like, it's crazy.
That's dope, because I think often we as humans, not even just artists, don't understand our own limitations. Don't understand, like, because I mean, listen, we're fallible human beings. We have faults, you know what I mean? Like, we're not perfect. And so I think that part of the evolution of man, part of the evolutions of ourselves is to understand those limitations. And it sounds to me like that's something you recognize in yourself, but you also understand like where you can plug someone else in at.
Exactly.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, just, you know, hey, let me tell you. So
let's
back to the basketball shit. I be ranting sometimes. I'm a preacher, dog.
Dude, let's go.
Hey, man, I'm a pastor, bro. So I hoop. I still hoop, but like there was a point where I was like religious about it. You feel me? Like that was supposed to be my way out before I rap.
Okay.
And I remember one day, because I'm a pastor, bro. I grew up watching Steve Nash. Like Steve Nash.
Oh, that's my dude. The 2005, 2006
bro,
Suns.
nobody can tell me shit about Steve Nash. I run a phase for Steve Nash. Let me tell y'all. So, anyways,
I'm right behind you, man. Let's go. Let's go. Who we got to touch? You know what I'm saying?
So I grew up watching Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a floor general, dog. Like, he's everything. So I grew up watching him, and I'm like, yo, I want to pass like him. So my whole game is around that. Like, I can score when I want to, but I like setting people up, right?
Okay.
One day I go out to the gym. There's this dude that looked like Andre Iguodala. I see him at the barbershop every now and then. He don't know I call him Iggy, but he's Iggy to me.
Okay.
So one day I remember I was just throwing dimes to this dude, right? Just disgusting. He was trash. He was buns. And I'm getting mad because I'm like, bro, I'm throwing you these passes. I'm setting you up to 6 feet, right?
Like, come on, finish for me.
So Iggy goes up to me. He's like, Youngblood, KYP. And I'm like, dog, what's that? And he's like, know your personnel. Why are you gonna throw that type of pass to a person who can't finish? Boom! I was like, yo, that's life.
Yeah.
KYP is life. Like, know your personnel. KYP is life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Dude, no, that's funny that you say that, because one of the lines in your track, Grateful, with Mark Battles.
Time to choose a side and make the right decision. About my business, had to love some niggas from a distance.
Dude, I mean, that's a super dope line, but it also resonates with what you're talking about. Like, you have to understand, like, the people around you. Like you said, KYP, you got to know your personnel. And if your personnel can't bring it, if you can't trust them, if they're actually hurting you more than they're helping you, then you have to put them at the distance, right?
You love them from a distance.
So that's dude. I respect that, man.
Thank you, bro.
That's a dope line, man.
Thank you, bro.
So then, how did that happen, man? How does the feature of Mark Battles? Because Mark Battles was one of those dudes that's like, you know, touching the surface. He's almost there. Definitely a dope artist. Got a lot of love. Got a good following. So that's a huge feature from, you know, a dude from Tucson. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, man. I reached out to Mark as a fan, like years ago before I was like seriously rapping, and I never thought he would respond to me. My boy Counted by Chris was like, because we used to listen to King Los a lot. My bro still listens to King Los. He's a big King Los fan.
Okay.
And we found out about Mark through King Los, and bro was like, yeah, you got to tap in with this Mark Battles dude and like listen to his shit. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll listen to him. Started listening to a few tracks. I was like, oh, this dude's hot. So I don't know what it is, but I get lucky. Like, people respond to my shit. I don't know. Like, yesterday, Evander Grimm, I don't know if you know, he tweeted me back. Like, people tweet me back, bro. I don't know what it is. I get lucky. Like, my girl was complaining, like, well, get a Rihanna tweet. Like, whatever. So, anyways.
You're like, Rihanna don't run that Twitter. Chill.
Yeah, chill. But I reached out to bro, and I was like, bro, like, you're hot, man. Like, you're dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm rocking with you. Like, come to the city one day.
Oh, word.
He came to the city, but like, I was in trouble. That goes back to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, being wild or whatever, and I couldn't go. So like, some of the homies went, and they're like, oh, Mark's dope. Like, he's such a stand-up dude. They were taking flicks, cheesing with him, everything. Right? And I'm just like, damn.
Yeah.
So he comes back again, and I remember I'm grubbing, like, I'm eating sushi for the first time. And there's this shorty, she DMs me and she's like, hey, like, I'm not gonna be able to go to the battle show. Like, do you and your brother wanna go? Oh. And I was like, word? Shout out to Jocelyn. But, bruh, she lobbed me the tickets or whatever.
Super dope alley-oop right there, man.
We pulled up to the venue or whatever, and like, we didn't know where to get in line to, because me and my brother never really went to concerts. Like, we didn't really do that.
Okay.
And one of his DJs, DJ Be Easy, shout out Be Easy, man. He snuck us in. Like, we cut in front of everybody, and like, we were in the venue, like, front and center.
Wait, so Mark Battles' DJ snuck you in?
Yeah, one of his DJs.
How'd you know him? Or like?
I didn't even know that was his DJ until later.
Okay.
Like, one of his DJs until later, and we ended up clicking up later on. But like, like, he was just like, oh yeah, y'all come with me, and I was like, all right, bet. So like, we snuck in. And, like, niggas was mad. Like, they were seeing us through the line, and they were like, how do they do that? Finesse. But we ended up going to the show. We caught Mark, whatever. We're like, hey, you remember us, bro? From whatever, you know, cheese up, whatever.
Yeah.
And eventually time goes on, he comes back to the city, and I started rapping a little bit, like just doing features, like with a few niggas here and there, whatever. And I was like, bro, you should let me freestyle for you. And I didn't think he was ever gonna answer me, and he was like, bet, like, I'm gonna come back this day or whatever. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna freestyle for you. And we pull up to the venue, I lied to security, I was like, yo, I'm opening, like, I need to go talk to Mark real quick. So my little brother, it was his idea. Go SV, I love you. So it was his idea, and we sneak in there real quick. And I see Mark, my brother's like, yo, just go up to him, like, go now.
Yeah.
My brother's on my head, man. So I went up to him, I was like, yo, what up, dog? Like, you remember me, whatever. I was like, can I still spit for you? He's like, yeah, bro, I got you, just wait. We waited like 45 minutes. I'm watching him walk past me back and forth, and I'm just like
you're ready to go. Yeah, like itching to do it.
Bro. Damn. So finally he's like, you ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. So we're walking to the bus, and one of his homies, which is like the homie now, but he like, boop, stops me, and he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm getting on the bus. He's like, no, you're not. So we're like kind of talking. I'm like, bro, like he said I could get on the bus.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, we had a plan, man.
Yeah,
like,
bro, don't mess up the dream.
Yeah.
I could get on. I freestyled. I was like, yeah, I need no beat. I got you. Like, I dropped my nuts. I don't know what happened. Started freestyling for bro, and he was like, you're cool, but like, he's like, where's your music at? So I was like, oh yeah, I got this. Features, nothing else. So he was like, you're dope, but like, you have no music.
You gotta get your own shit.
Yeah, so after that, I just kept going, and we would just talk and go back and forth. Like, we got joints that are recorded. Like, it's to a point now where that's my bro. Like, we,
dope,
you know, like, I go out to Phoenix and rock with him a lot. Like,
hell yeah.
We got some stuff right now in the works. I can't really say too much about, but just know it's gonna be some crazy shit.
Dope, man.
Yeah, man,
well, look, people need to look out for that, man, because like I said, Mark Battles is dope, and that feature's dope. So
thank you.
I just imagine like whatever you got in the box, you know what I mean? Whatever right there, like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. Word. Well, let's talk about these tacos, man. So we've already smashed those vapor ones. These are the dorado ones right here?
Yes, sir.
What's up in here, man? We got some ground beef, or we got some, I see some beef up in there. Oh, the shredded beef. Is that potato?
Yeah.
Damn, the shredded beef and potato. Yeah, let me grab some of that salsa. So is this a spot you grew up eating or stuff? Like, you know, is this where the family brought you, or like, what's the deal with this spot, man?
So, I found this spot through through an old head. I used to be a car salesman,
Okay.
and this old head was like, we were talking about tacos somehow.
Oh, this one's the joint right
Yeah,
here.
it's fire.
Yeah, this
It's
one's
fire.
good.
Yeah, and the old head was like, you gotta try Taqueria Porfis. And I was like, yo, what is that? And he was just like, oh, like, mijito, you gotta try this out.
Yeah.
So they have like little careta location, like a little location or whatever by the apartments where we used to stay at.
Okay.
So I went there first.
Okay. Oh, so they got multiple locations.
Yeah, there's a few. Then I ended up coming here, and it just stuck with me here. Like, they're the homies here. So I just been tapped in here. I bring the homies through, you know?
Well, and you're not lying because we came in here and like everyone dapped you up, man. I feel like all the kitchen staff came out and dapped you up. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone's
They're
like, yo,
solid, man.
Yo,
Yeah, they're
yo.
solid. I rock with them here.
No, well, it's a
rock
good time. What else do they have? Because I mean, I just came in here. You know, you ordered us some tacos and stuff. I see up there they got some chimichangas, some quesadillas, tortas. Okay, work.
Yeah.
See, I like spots like this because I want to like I don't want like a whole big menu that I can't decide what I want. I just want to know
the
like
point.
just give me the 8 things that you do super well. You know what I mean? If there's 2 things like just the tacos that you do really well, well shit,
rock with
yeah,
it.
let's rock with it. You know what I mean?
We'll rock with it.
I know you put all that love and attention into those 2 things. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm trying.
That's facts.
That's what I'm trying to fuck
That's
with right there. And so this is definitely the spot, man.
Yeah.
Taqueria Porfis and the one on, what is this, 12th?
What do we
No, what is it?
12? We're on 12.
This is 12th? Yeah. So
I'm
the
bad
one,
with streets.
Oh, me too, man. Trust me, man.
I'm bad with streets.
My wife gives me shit about that. Shout out my wifey, man. But
Wifey?
yeah. So we're in between, what is the freeways right here?
Yeah, freeways, what is it, I-10?
I-10.
Ajo's this way going
Oh,
to,
okay.
yeah.
Word.
I don't say east and west, man. I have people that hit me up with that shit and it drives me crazy.
Listen, man, hopefully this is just funny for everyone watching right now because I know
They
for
probably-
me.
man, hey, we still catching fades. Don't disrespect my sense of direction. And it's crazy because, like, I grew up, like, writing graffiti, right? So when I communicate with
dope.
my homies, I'm like, hey, it's by so-and-so spot down here. This is where I'm at. That's where I
like
communicate.
a spot that they, like, remember and
I'm
recognize?
down here by this spot. You remember that? That's the only way I communicate.
Yeah. Does it
yeah.
work?
Oh,
100%
yeah.
of the
Hell
time?
yeah, it works. Yeah.
That's tight. Dope, man. Well, hey, this tacos dorado is bomb, man. So shout out Taqueria Porfis, especially for letting us record, man. So, I want to talk about your video. Round of applause.
Yeah.
Let's go. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, yeah. I get to clapping that standing ovation, bitch, I kill them all, yeah. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, yeah. I get to clapping that standing ovation, bitch, I kill them all, yeah. I pray that I never run out. This game that we play it ourselves. I hit bodega, might pull up on rival. You bring up my name, we go hunting and rifles. 850 unruly, chopping it up with yours truly. Stussy trunks in a white tee, sun's hat and I'm cooling. EP, so doing numbers. Now I'm back and I'm ready to stun them. I'm getting better, these niggas scared. If it ain't about money, just leave it there. Show after show, tell them line it up. Turn up with the fans, but your time is up. The small, I rap into flashes for features. I'm texting, I need it all.
Super catchy hook, man. You know what I mean? Super hyped up. It's definitely a little different than the other stuff that I heard from you because the other stuff is like almost on like some more boom bap like type hip hop shit. But this one's more like kind of like almost like trap.
Little turn up, yeah.
Yeah, a little turn up and stuff, man. Is that the kind of direction you're going in, or like was that just like a source of, like you caught some inspiration? You know what I mean? Or
good
how did Round
question.
of Applause come out?
This was just one of those tracks, when I heard the beat, it wrote itself. I was on the freeway and I was driving. I'm sorry guys, don't text and drive, but I was driving
Everyone does it.
and like we was in traffic and my boy Chris sent me the beat and I put it on and I was like, oh shit. Like I automatically thought of like coming out for a basketball game or something, you know? And I was just like, round of applause. Like I was just trying to do a bar saying round of applause, like saying something about clapping, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And round of applause. And I was like, nah, a hook.
Yeah.
I suck at writing hooks, man. So I was like,
Okay.
if I could, it just happened. I don't know.
If I can pull this off.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Then it might work. But
Right.
it ended up working. And I usually go to my brother, like when I write hooks, and I'm like, yo, what do you think? Because my brother's really like inclined when it comes to cadences. And I'm not like that, man. I like to rap. I just
Okay.
rap. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah, yeah.
Like, let's get to the point. I'm a rap. My
Right.
brother's the one that's more tapped in with like melodies and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I talked to him about it, and he was just like, yo, like this is gonna work.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just
It does. It absolutely does too. And so I actually like that diverse sound because
Thank you.
I mean I'm an old head. I came up in the time of like straight lyricists. You know what I mean? Like East Coast. You know what I mean? You had to have different flows, all those things. So like lyricism to me, like straight rapping is one of my favorites. But I also love hip hop enough, and I'm not one of those old like angry heads. It's like fuck that shit.
No,
you know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I like turn up tracks too. You know what I mean? I'll fucking rock with Migos just as much as I rock with like fucking Smith and Wesson. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both dope groups in my opinion. And so I like the fact that you can diversify your sound like that because I mean, listen, it's all hip hop, it's all dope. Just make something that sounds dope. You know what I mean?
That's all it is.
Yeah, and sometimes like the rapidy rap stuff is like all complex and stuff. Like people that doesn't resonate with people. But something like round of applause, especially when like it gets stuck. It's stuck in your head. It was like stuck in your voice. And you made a round of applause, round of applause,
it's
round
a
of applause.
banger.
Yeah, like it doesn't leave you.
Yeah.
And that's good for music because that's gonna like. People, that's gonna stick with people forever, you know what I mean? So I like that diversity, you know what I mean? So then what can we expect on 850 Road? Are you gonna go that route? Like, I mean, how much of it is recorded? I mean, are you?
It's done, man. It's been done.
Oh, okay.
See, I like to get music done, man.
Yeah.
If I'm in the zone, like I need to get it done, then I'm gonna go get it done. And Chris is the same way. He produced everything, like I said. So like,
Is that his producer name? Did you go by
Counted by Chris?
Counted by Chris? Okay.
Counted by Chris, yep.
Shout
my
out
brother.
Counted by Chris,
Yep,
word.
gang shit. But yeah, we were just in our bag, man. Even like if we wouldn't record, we would just sit in the studio by ourselves and just play beats and write.
Okay.
Like, so with the direction, I mean, I kind of went back to like, if people listen to my older shit, there's more pain in it. You know, like it's not as great.
Okay.
But you can hear in my voice like, oh, this dude is going through some shit.
It was an emotional state.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things going on. So I kind of tapped back into that, but put my like newer twist on it. So that way my old heads could listen to it and be like, oh, this boy's talking some shit. And then my younger homies could still listen to it too. I just like making car music.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? That's so crucial to me. I'm always in
thumps?
traffic. Yeah, we always got to make something that if you could listen to it and ride, and somebody like turns around and hears your shit and they're like, yo, who's that? I won. I won.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a fact, man. Because when I was growing up, I love hip hop because there's this dude in a black. I have an older brother that's like 7 years older than me, and I was growing up in the '80s. So like having an older brother was like huge. But there was this dude in that had a black Suzuki Jeep with like a couple 12s in the back. Dude, as soon as he pulled out of his mom's house, because he was like, oh, dude, I heard him, and he was always bumping just like this. Like just trunk banging music. It didn't have a trunk, but you know what I mean? Like it was just some banging music.
Yeah,
I mean, and so and so that resonated with me, you know. So that's an interesting philosophy. That's not one that I've ever heard someone say. Like, you know what I mean? Like that if you can hear it and feel it from the car next to you, like that's how you're winning right there.
It's crucial. And I did kind of like jump and do kind of like some cooler shit too, but at the same time I still kept it me and I did, what I wanted to do with it. There was really no compromise. Like I can't do songs about women, like I'm sorry. It's just not me.
Okay.
We didn't do that shit. I kept it Aske, I kept it what I like to talk about, but we just did it in different ways. Yeah.
So on this show, Tacos y Convos, again, this is episode 2. We like to do this little segment called Sub or Generally Speaking. So I do a real deep dive in your Instagram and your Twitter, and I just look for something that I'm like, oh man, is my dude talking at someone and
I got a big mouth,
and not adding them, or is he just generally speaking to people in general? And so this tweet that I got right here, so it says, people in the city tend to talk down on NIDJs who work on certain crafts. If you cut hair, then be the best at it. If you rap, be the fucking best at it. I'll never hesitate to support a motherfucker who is working towards being great at something they love. Sub or generally speaking, man?
A little bit of both, man.
Okay.
I saw this dude. All right, and I'm gonna try to say this in the least disrespectful way. All right.
Okay.
See, in this city, there's only a few things you can do, right? You hoop, you sell dope, you work at a call center, you do music, whatever. You cut hair, right? Or you go to the military, right?
Okay.
God bless the people who go to the military, right?
For sure.
But I feel like when a lot of people that I grew up with, after they try everything, they go to the military, right?
Oh, okay. So it's like a last resort.
And then they shit on everybody. And that drives me crazy.
Because they feel like they're all bigger and better than everyone, right?
Exactly, right?
Yeah,
so I saw this tweet from this dude who just, he's doing his thing. So he was like, yeah, Tucson's a trap. It ain't nothing but rappers here and barbers, right?
Yeah.
So part of me was like, damn, do I want to like get wild on the TL and like let this nigga have it, because I'm infamous for that.
Okay.
And I realized as I started like taking music seriously, I gotta calm down.
Gotta hold the tongue
because
sometimes.
I've had some Twitter beefs with people like that are actually like important.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh shit, like I might have to catch some phase now, which is fine. But it's happened already, and my brother's the one that's telling me like, yo, you gotta watch your social media presence. I usually just say whatever I want, right? I still kind of do, but he was just talking down, and like everybody fried this nigga for that too, though. That's the thing. Like everybody was on him, like, you know, whatever. And I'm gonna be real, man. Like my barber alone is damn near $1 millionaire.
Damn.
And you're gonna talk down on him when you're fighting for a Camaro, like. Don't talk down on people, man. If you sell dope, and you kill that shit. If you cut hair, then bro, kill it. Like,
right.
Who am I to tell you, who am I to have this holier than thou attitude?
That's what it is right there.
Get your money and take care of your family the way you take care of your family.
Right.
Nigga, if you want to go to the military and kill motherfuckers, be the best at it. That's it.
Right.
Because that's what it is.
But don't hate on another man's hustle.
Yeah, but don't ever hate on it. Yeah, exactly. Because you're not doing anything to help him out.
Right.
If you feel some type of way, then, hey, give him game. Hey man,
Dude,
instead of moving
like
this way, maybe try this. But instead, everybody's so quick to like you're doing. Check me out, and it's just like, bro, come on, man. Let niggas have their fun. Like let people get their money how they get their money, man. If you want to cut hair, there are 1,000 barbers here.
Right.
But I hope every one of them win. Like, bro, kill that shit. There's 1 million rappers here. Win. People aren't. Some people are gonna make it, some people are not, and it just separates who really does this shit and who doesn't.
Dude, I respect that, man, because it's from a positive approach as opposed to a negative.
Yeah.
Like that dude's was on like some real negative shit, and there's no reason for that, man. Like why try to step on another dude's head? You know what I mean? Like go out there and like show some love. Or like I said, dude, the part that I love is like if you don't like what they're doing, give them some game. Or if you're not willing to give them some game, just ignore it.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, just shut
up. Go get your money.
Yeah, exactly.
Get your money.
Yeah,
you got time. You must have a lot of time.
Yeah, well, respect that, bro.
I appreciate
respect
that,
bro.
Appreciate that.
Respect that.
No doubt.
Word, man. Well, listen. I got some quick questions for you. Is there anything musically so far that we missed out on? Because we're gonna get some hard-hitting quick questions. You know what I mean? Some real serious stuff. And anything Aske wants to talk about musically.
Musically, I just feel like I'm in my bag right now.
Word.
And I'm happy to be here musically, at least.
Yeah.
I just want to say that because last year was a year of me getting ignored and shut down a lot. And instead of me getting in my feelings, we was like, fuck it, we on the boards. Hey, so I'm just letting everybody know. We're working this year. It's not too much talking no more. I'm talking right now. I'm gonna shut up, but we're coming. So that's it musically. I just hope everybody else enjoys what's coming next, man, and we're able to be fans, and I'm happy to hear what everybody else is coming out with. I'm a fan, bro. Like before anything, I'm a fan. I grew up listening to hip hop. This shit's my life before doing music. I love music. So, I'm happy.
I fuck with that, man. Yeah. Well, speaking of music, before we get into music, I just have to say, like, when you're talking about you're in your bag, a lot of people that I think have some pull in this city, have pull in Arizona, are co-signing you. So, man, you must be doing something right. So, respect to what you're doing, man. Keep it going. Word up, man. Well, hey, listen, I appreciate you for taking this time out of your day, man. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the Hip Hop Festival this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to the fest, man. Like everybody.
Yeah, this is gonna be dropped afterwards, but you got a primetime slot. You're like one of the, third from the main headliner, man. So we'll throw in some video. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna be at the show ourselves, recording and stuff. So I look forward to the turnout, man. Thanks for introducing the taco. Shout out Taqueria Porfis.
Southside shit.
Hey. So before we get out of here, man, go ahead and plug to the audience, man. Plug where they can find you out. Plug the Twitter. Plug the Instagram. Wherever you're at, man. Let them know.
Cool. We'll start first with Twitter because I seem to ruffle feathers on there. Aske Baby, ASKEBABY on Twitter, man. SoundCloud, same shit. Instagram, same shit too. ASKEBABY. YouTube, I think it's the same thing. Yeah, I usually like to keep it within the same thing. So
I was able to find everything to your Twitter though. Your Twitter seems to be like a good hub for everything.
Yeah, thank you. And go follow 850 TV, man. Tap in with my brothers, man. 850 TV, the gang, man. Tap in with them.
Word, man. Well, shout out you, bro.
Bro, thank you.
Good looking out, man.
Thank you.
Hey, this has been Taqueria Convos episode 2, man. Peace.
Niggas the same shit. That pretty nigga trapping way shit. You get clapped with that bitch that you laying with. Hold up. I'm on the Snapchat, kill shit. Take your hoe to a baby, be ignorant. Flip on the switch at the right time. Now you want to be buff on the sideline. I need a bank on the drum line. Little fingers to that one time. I can show you how to cut one. Y'all about to flex. I think it's funny how all of them look in my hands. They know that I'm next. Type a nigga like I'm Nipsey. Off the Henny, I get dizzy. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, hey. I get to club and that standing ovation and jumping the ball, hey. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, hey. I get to club and that standing ovation and jumping the ball, hey. I pray that I never will know the game that we play to show. I get so gang if I pull up on right, we can bring up my name when we're watching and right. Hey, speaking, I'm losing, chopping it up, we gon' shoot it. Sushi trunks in a white tee, sun's hat and I'm cooling. EMP for doing numbers, no I'm back and I'm ready to stun them. I'm getting better, these niggas scared. If it ain't about money, just leave it there. Show up for show, till I'm lining up. Turn up with the family, the tunnels up. The small, I'm rapping the questions, the features, I'm texting, I need it all. These days I'm broke, couldn't eat, got relaxing it all. I was broke, we done seen it all. They cheering so loud, right? Show me all the fucking heart. Let's go! Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause, hey. I get to clapping that standing ovation, we're checking them all.